Hello, fellow Chartists. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Chartist, and today we had what I like to call a choppy day. Everybody calls it a choppy day, but it was straight up flagging today, in my opinion, within a certain type of range. We're going to talk about that, but right now you're looking at the flow sentiment. It's bearish, 76% to puts, 24% to calls. Now it's filtered for $200,000 premiums or above. Okay, now it's mostly towards the bearish side. However, you're looking at the end of the day, and you see here at the end of the day, big money was coming in with the calls. Okay, so something I felt was worth noting. Now let's get into the recap of SPY. Okay, now this is my plan for the day. Plan, flag out, which sets up 450 and 452. Bulls want to hold 443 to 444 zone. Okay, on any dip, no lower than 439.5 or new lows are incoming fast. Okay, so basically what that means is my range for the day was 443 to 444 as a support, and as long as I held, I believe we could see more upside. Now keep in mind, I share my support and resistance zone every morning with my group. Okay, and I had resistance around here at 445. It was actually to 446, 445 to 446 zone. And I later updated in the intraday updates and later posts. Okay, but anyways, that was pretty much my plan for the day. Was just watching SPY flag out, which means it's choppy. It's basing from level to level, like I always tell you guys. So you look at the 5-minute chart, you can see here. You can see there. The market open around here, 9:30. Okay, open right in our support zone. Okay, remember I said support zone was around 443 to 444. All right, so open at 443.70, went all the way up to 445.78. That was another resistance zone. From that resistance zone, came right back down. So the red line, you see this red line? I'll change the color to orange, and I'll change this to orange. Okay, because between these orange lines was my support zone, 443 to 444. So it came back into the support zone, went back up to the next resistance zone, so down back to the support zone, back up to resistance zone, back down to support zone. This was the end of the day after the Biden speech, and then went right back up. Okay, so I saw one of my Discord members say scalper's paradise. Okay, if you was a scalper and you're good at your, entering at support and resistance zone, using those levels, you probably made some good or decent money today. Okay, so pretty much chopping. And right now I am biased to the upside. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't want to be ambiguous. I am biased to the upside, but like always, keep in mind, guys, the reason for my sentiment is because based on the price action. This is the daily chart of SPY. Okay, let me move these lines. We don't need them. All right, so as you can see, we lost this triangle pattern, and right now it looked like it just simply back tested that triangle pattern. All right, now that technically speaking is bearish price action. Keep in mind that red line right there, that's the 5-day moving average. In a strong bear market, or bear trend at least, rejection from the 5-day moving average it's a bearish warning that we're going to see more downside. So technically speaking, we are seeing some bearishness in the SPY's price action, but I think the bulls got a W today. I think they got a win today. The reason is, you look at that purple line right there. This purple line is the 200-day moving average. So to me, a recapture of the 200-day moving average, I will count that as a win for the bulls, and I will be bullish as long as that holds. Okay, as long as the 200-day moving average holds. That's around 444.3 at the moment. Okay, so give it a zone a little bit though, but as long as it's above the 200-day moving average, I am biased to the upside. I think we can go back and test 450. We do have some resistance here around 447.3, but I don't think that'll be too much of a resistance, but it might, take some basing, strength building to get through that, to get to 450. But ultimately, I think we'll get to 450, then 452, all right? Because, to me, this is a false breakdown of the 200-day moving average, okay? Because you break down a support level, which was that 200-day moving average. You want to see a back test, and you want to see that support level get treated as resistant. As you can see here, the SPY broke through it. So that's giving us a sign that there's possibly more upside, okay? I have a couple other reasons, because you can't just go based on one reason, okay? You got to combine it with other ideas. Now, while the SPY had a recapture, the VIX, however, had a false breakout. Now, it's not a false breakout from a triangle pattern or anything, but this line right here, that's the Fibonacci level based on the 50% retracement level at 27.6. Okay? As you can see here, it was treated as resistant. VIX was able to close above it on this day, February 14th. But today we lost that. Okay? So that's, for me, it's a false breakout. Okay? So that's bearish price action. We're seeing some bearish price action on the VIX and SPY recapturing, giving us a false breakdown. Okay? I also want to mention seasonality. Now, we do not trade based on seasonality. We just simply track it. So far, this year, even though it's only on the second month, the seasonality has been close to spot on. This is based on an average. Keep in mind, based on the average of the last 20 years. Okay? So it's not a crystal ball to predict what's gonna happen next. Okay, it's just based on the average of the last 20 years, and so far it's been tracking. We got the bearishness, the bearish price action, the strong sell-off in mid to late January. Okay, we got that initial move to the upside in early February, and then the downside with some choppiness in early February, the second week of February. Now, we're watching. If it continue to track, we should get a move to the upside. So, right now, we are in that zone right here where we should get a move to the upside. All right, because you look at the SPY, we've been chopping. All right, we've been chopping from this white line right here up at 458, and then down here at 439.7, around there, 0.8. Okay, we had some false breakdowns, of course, but ultimately, we've been just chopping. All right. So if it continues to track with seasonality, we should get a move to the upside, and that should be this week, followed by a late month sell-off, a late month pullback. All right, and then around early March is when it'll be a good time to look for long opportunities or look to bet to the upside. Around early March, okay. So we are in this part of seasonality right now where it should be bullish. Okay, doesn't guarantee it'll be bullish. You got to take it with a grain of salt. But that's the part of seasonality we are at, and that's what I'm just reporting. Okay, so that's what I got for the SPY. Triple Q, you see this triangle pattern? I'm going to move the moving averages. That triangle pattern, we got the false breakout back in February 9th. False breakdown yesterday. And today is looking for another breakout, and it's getting tight in this triangle pattern. All right, so it's looking like we got the breakout. So for tomorrow, we want to see follow through. Okay, one breakout is not enough. We got to get that follow through. So 355.6 must hold. Okay, it's below that right now in the after hours, but trading hours where it counts the most. Okay, that's where it's the most volume. All right, so for tomorrow, 355. 355.4. All right, 355.4. So below 355.4, that would be bearish for me. That's bearish for the triple Q, okay? But above it, that's bullish, putting 361 in play. Dow Jones also looking for the breakout, okay? We had a false breakout not too long ago. All right, we got resistance there at the 50% retracement at 350.4. Also, this yellow resistant line. So we need to break above 351. So just watch for that. Above 351, Dow Jones is bullish. That's a breakout with 355 in play. All right, rejection there. Got to watch how the price reacts. A rejection there, if it treats it like resistant and is below 350, that puts 345.9 in play. Okay, that's bearish. All right, got to watch the price action behavior. IWM, as you can see here, we had a bear flag or whatever that. What is that? A rising wedge. Okay, we had a false breakout yesterday. False breakout. False breakdown. closed below it, telling us, oh, we're breaking down. But then the very next day, it recaptures, got right back into this wedge. All right. Remember, false breakdowns are bullish. Okay, so this is qualified as a false breakdown, disqualified as a recapture because it closed above. Okay, now we want to see follow through for tomorrow. 304 will be a critical support level. As long as that hold 207.8. And then what's next? 210.9 is in play, and above 210.9 puts 214 in play. All right, play level to level, guys, level to level. Anything can happen in the market, especially with all the crazy news that's been happening. Level to level. Here is Tesla. Got some triangles. Was it fallen wedge? That's the green line right there. Tesla's looking to break out. It actually got the breakout. Okay. Got the breakout. Tesla needs to stay above 920. All right, got to stay above 920. And then we got another triangle, another pennant right there. That's a pennant. All right. I want to see a breakout above that, above 928. So you see Tesla above 928. That puts 351 in play, and above, not 351, 951, excuse me. So above 928, that's a breakout for Tesla. It puts 951 in play. Above 951, puts 1,000 in play for Tesla, okay? A rejection from there. Watch how the price reacts, okay? If it treats it like resistance, you see selling pressure, that's a bearish warning, okay? If it breaks above and then treats that level as a support and it continues to bounce and move up, that's obviously a good breakout, okay? So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys seriously have been helping my dreams come true. That means a lot to me. So I really hope this information I present to you guys is helpful and makes a difference. And I'll see you all soon.